Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Hari ini today I will present one of my research project with my team, and I will present on behalf my project leader. The title is Comparison of Quality Service and Stakeholder Perception on Bus Services for Urban Transportation in Klang Valley. Okay, first of all, the content of the presentation today is normal, briefly from introduction, objective, methodology, results and conclusion. Okay, first introduction. Okay, let me explain briefly about this topic. Malaysia is one of the fastest growing country in Asia region. Rapid development in urban area has caused traffic problem which same as developed country around the world. Okay, based on the previous study in 2010, approximately more than 1.25 million daily trip in Klang Valley represent almost 25% of road user have used the public transport as a main transportation daily. And in 2015, Land Public Transport Commission as a public transport authority in this country has launched the Klang Valley Network RAM to solve the public transport issue in Klang Valley. And then the quality of service provided by operator could be measured by performance of each bus, and the consistency of the service quality should be consistent from time to time. That one consider one of our issue should be addressed in this presentation. And operator and authority should understand the customer demand based on the customer perception in order to improve the quality of service. So level of quality service has been considered as an important aspect that should be addressed in order to produce good level of service. Okay, this is objective. Okay, this study is to investigate the comparison between service quality and stakeholder perception in bus services in Klang Valley. Okay, methodology. First of all, we will take two parts in this study. First of all, we will take the data from the service quality based on the transportation, that one considered as a transportation engineering aspect, and another one is stakeholder perception, which is we will conduct survey to analyze the perception according to the performance of bus in Klang Valley. Okay, first so we will take Klang Valley, 5 town in Klang Valley, which is Puchong, Subang Jaya, Kelang, Shah Alam, Petaling Jaya, consider study area. Second, service quality data has been taken at the selected road. So few selected road from these 5 different locations, and then most of the road operated and owned by Prasana Berhad. And for rapid buses, the total capacity is 25 passenger, consists of 25 seated and 40 standing passenger. Next, the data has been collected for both weekday and weekends. So got 2 different situation, and the total journey for the data collection were 4 journey for weekend and weekdays respectively. And we will use the transit capacity and quality of services manual, TRCPM, as a reference guideline. So at the end of when we extract the data, 5 specific areas will be focused in this study, such as on-time performance, service frequency, passenger load, service hour, and transit auto travel time. So this is the area west of Klang Valley. Okay, next one is the survey. So in order to determine the stakeholder perception quality of bus services in Klang Valley, there were 255 survey has been distributed, located mainly at every main bus station. main bus in places due to high number users such as Tesco Puchong, Subang Jaya, Bus Stop Kelana Jaya, and Terminal Station 17 Shah Alam, as well as Kelang Central. So we will take the determination, the quality of the services to determine the level of service attribute based on each performance. So we will use the equation given by the TCQM. So and the result. Okay, result. This one the load factor for each route. So that it has been seen the lowest passenger load factor is at Puchong for the route T605 based on this area, and also the route PJ02 is the considered highest passenger load factor compared to others. Next is service frequency. So the average of interval for service frequency at Puchong Subang Jaya consider fall into quality of service D, and the overall quality of service in this 5 area in West Klang Valley is considered D. So next the total hour. So the total hour will taken based on the provided by Rapid KL website. So this is the numbers of the location, and each location not have the same numbers of the route. So it is in that quality of service obtained for the Puchong is B, and as well as Subang Jaya. Meanwhile the others is quality of service C. Okay, this one is the on time performance. The overall Subang Jaya has highest on time performance, followed by Petaling Jaya, Shah Alam and Kelang. And then the on time performance will be classified between 1 minute and 5 minutes from original schedule. That one we consider is punctual, on time, and the rest is considered late after 5 minutes interval time from after the schedule. And next the auto transit travel. The auto transit travel time will be determined the comparison the travel time between buses and specific auto travel, and we have to consider car as a comparison vehicle. So the results show that quality of service at Petaling Jaya for both weekdays and weekend is B, and the rest for the other location is C, and only Kelang has the quality of service of D for the this auto transit travel time travel. Okay, this one is the comparison of the service quality and stakeholder view based on each variable, and then the results show that variable of service frequency has been evaluated by quality of service D, but the stakeholder view is B. That one the different comparison. Next is the table 4 shows that comparison of the service quality and stakeholder according to variable, and then the results show that variable of the service frequency has been evaluated by quality of service D, meanwhile the stakeholder B. And then the passenger and user rated bus in their feedback is better quality compared to quality service according to the transport guideline, which is the comparison of the quality service. And last, this one shows that the comparison of the service quality and stakeholder view based on the location. And then as in Kelang, for example, quality service for buses has been evaluated D, but the stakeholder view has been classified as C. Unfortunately, there is a several inconsistent result between the quality of service data and stakeholder, as the quality of service has been calculated based on the transportation engineering guideline. Meanwhile, the stakeholder view has been taken using based on public user feedback qualitatively. Okay, So the conclusion and recommendation, this study is to determine the comparison of the service quality and stakeholder perception on bus services in West Klang Valley. The quality of service has been determined based on the different area based on the public transportation guideline. Meanwhile, the stakeholder view will purely take from a passenger user based on the qualitative measurement to determine the quality of service. Next, Petaling Jaya is considered the most central city in Klang Valley in this study compared to other city, and the results show that Petaling Jaya has been classified as C for both quality service and stakeholder perception. And then based on the result, it shows that West Klang Valley has a good bus services, and yet there are several issues could be addressed in future, such as the certain driver performance could affect the quality of service of bus, and there are new development area should be reached by the service area. And the last, the improvement should be made by the bus operator frequently in order to ensure the service quality of bus services could be cater a higher demand from the passenger and user. Okay, that's all the acknowledgement. Thank you for funded this project, and thank you.